Hello everybody, this is Renee Millman at reneemillman.com. Welcome to Workout Wednesday. I have an awesome yoga pose to show you today called Eye of the Needle, or sometimes called Thread the Needle. This is one of my favorite go-to poses when I have really tight shoulders, so I hope that you will incorporate this into your routine anytime you get tightness and tension up here or just sore muscles. It's just really good to have in your toolbox. What you need for today is one thing, possibly two. You will need a yoga mat, and if you want to give your knees extra protection, have a blanket handy. I will put links to all of that below this video. This pose is really good for stretching the neck, the shoulders, and the upper back. Now, if you have any kind of issues in those areas, especially your neck and shoulders, please do not do this exercise until you are completely healed and pain-free. What I'm going to show you next is the pose on each side of the body so you can see what it looks like. I'll talk about the form as I go along. Alright, so if you need extra padding for your knees, you got two options. You can either take a blanket and place it on your mat just to give your knees a little bit extra cushion, like this. Or if you don't have a blanket, you can just put a fold in your mat, make a little fat roll like that, and place your knees on that. Either one will be good. For the purpose of this video, I'll show you how it works using the blanket. All you would do is take something that's thin like this, not too cushiony, and then just place your knees on that for just a little bit of protection. So what I'm going to do is start in a hands and knees position. Remember, we always want to stack the joints. So I want my shoulder right over my wrist. Make sure your hands aren't wide. Stack the joints. And then my hips right over my knees. The first thing I'm going to do is lift up my left arm, opening up the front of the chest, and then I'm going to send that through. Now in the process, notice how I turned my hand so that my palm is facing down, and I'm going to bend into the right elbow and bring my head and shoulder onto the floor like this. Right now I'm pressing firmly into this right palm because if I don't, I'm not going to get much of a stretch. So this is going to act as my control to change the intensity and stretch of the pose. So as I push into this, I start to twist and open up back. Now, one nice variation is to take this arm and walk it forward. So you get a nice stretch through here and then back there. So you're kind of looking right underneath your armpit up towards the ceiling. And again, make sure that your hips stay over your knees. And then relax, bring that arm back. Push yourself back up. Return to your hands and knees position. Okay, let me show you the other side next so you can see what it looks like on that side. So this time I'm going to bring my right arm all the way up. So you're opening up this area right here, your front of the shoulder and the chest. And then I kind of do this little turn with my hand, send that through. I'm pressing firmly into this hand. I'm going to stick the left elbow out, bring the head and shoulder to the floor, and there we go. Now if you want to, you can walk this hand out, reaching that way, up above you, and also reaching out to the side. Really, really nice. I'm going to bring that back in, hand back. Slowly push myself back up, and there you go. I hope that made your shoulders and upper back muscles feel just great, loosen them up a bit, relieve some tension, and left you feeling more relaxed. Like I said earlier, I love this pose. It has helped me many, many times get to those little tight spots that nothing else can. If you have any questions about this pose, about the alignment, form, or anything else, please leave me a question below the video. I do love hearing from you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.